Melee, brawling, martial arts. Which one do you use? When do you use it? All Cyberpunk 2020 skills, but what's the difference? Overview coming up. Alright, greetings again, Chumbas. This time we're going to do a quick overview and comparison of these three skills. Just wanted to cover them quick, get just another one of those pairs, or in this case, triplets, of skills that sometimes players aren't sure which one they should be using for what situation. So, wanted to get a little quick discussion going here on these. Melee is your hand weapons, hand to hand stuff, axes, knives, swords in most cases anyway, or many cases would be melee. Scratchers, rippers, other types of cyberware in your hands. If you had those cyberware in your feet, that would also then be considered melee attack. Any kind of scratchers I mentioned. Battle glove is another one that's considered a melee attack if you're using a battle glove, right? Next one I'll mention, brawling. Brawling's more of a street fighting skill. This isn't trained per se. This is you got out there, you had to defend yourself, you had to do whatever to survive, right? So brawling is that skill. Untrained, unskilled, so to speak, although there's a skill in it. So there's that. but untrained in that you don't go to a teacher, you don't go somewhere to learn it. You learn it by doing it, by being out there, and this is how you got by. So that would be brawling. Very much a person to person, hand to hand for the most part style of fighting. Martial arts, on the other hand. Now, martial arts, this one is very highly skilled. Most all of these, in fact, I think all of them do have an IP modifier because they are more difficult to advance in, so they require that much more, many more IP to advance the skill. Also, you do get to use, however, the chart on page 100 of the core book for most all the core anyway listed martial arts styles. You get bonuses to certain types of attacks or defense, throws, whatever it might be, depending on the style you pick. Um, you get those bonuses to your attack. Also, though, this is the potentially big one, you get to use your skill, whatever level your skill is, as a bonus to your damage roll. That potentially is huge. You have a 6 or 7 or something in a keto, for example, you do a strike, you add that 6, that 7, whatever it is, to your damage roll. It can be huge, especially on those call shots to the head, right? Um, well, you get that. Um, the other comment I wanted to make now on martial arts, any particular martial arts that you have is its own skill. So if you wanted to have, say, Aikido and Judo both, that would be two separate skills. They would be advanced separately. You have to spend IP on them separately. All that. They do offer different bonuses, and depending which one you're using, you would get the appropriate bonus. As a ref, I want to make sure if a player says they're going to be doing a strike, especially if they have multiple martial arts, they need to tell me which martial art it is they're using. So we make sure to apply the appropriate bonuses, appropriate damage, and all those things. Um, make sure I don't miss anything in the notes here, but I pretty much covers it. If you got some other question or other comment about brawling, martial arts, or melee that you want to have a question, you want me to do another video, or just answer your question in the comments, leave that message down below. Let me know. Do all the things. Make sure you pass this channel on to other people that might be interested in Cyberpunk 2020 that could use a little help with understanding the skills, understanding how the system works. I'll do whatever I can to help. Throw a comment down there, throw a subscribe, a like. I appreciate your following me and watching these videos. It helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one.